What's up, Cancer? How you doing? Let's go ahead and bust out your December reading. December 2020. Cancer, universe. Let's get something good. You know the deal. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that is in the description of the video. And we have transitioned over to live 2222 mini readings and same day readings only right now. We will let everybody know when we decide to switch back to the schedule, but for now, that's what we're working with. So if you would like information on how that works or pricing or anything like that, description of the video, okay? Anyway, enough babbling. Let's hop right into it. What do we got, universe? December 2020, Cancer. Hopefully some positive stuff. I've been noticing lots of very unique changes with a few of the different signs. Cancer and Libra are two, and I don't know if that's just because they're cardinal signs. I'm trying to think of some similarities energetically here. That's about the only one I can think of, honestly, but yeah, I've noticed Cancer and Libra here recently over the past month or two have been very interesting energetic changes. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, I don't know, but I've just noticed that. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got for Cancer universe. I want a jumper. I prefer a jumper, but it doesn't look like one wants to jump, so let's go ahead and shuffle into it. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Six of Swords, okay. Yep, you're definitely in a transitionary period. Okay. Page of Swords, okay. You could be dealing with an air sign. There's a lot of air energy in here, but I think it's a lot of communication energy, okay? And it's very, very inconsistent, okay? Very inconsistent. Okay, this here is a lot of back and forth. I think when it comes down to it, right now, it looks to me, with the Page of Cups reversed, Page of Swords upright, it's getting to the point now where obviously you're a water sign, okay? So water signs obviously are governed more by their emotions than anything else, okay? So after a certain point though, just like I'm an air sign, okay? So just like with us air signs, we're governed more by our thoughts than by our emotions. But after a certain point, man, I don't care if you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, after a certain point, when the thought wheel just won't turn, then there's nothing but emotion to push you. You know what I mean? So similarly, only kind of like in the reverse right here, I'm thinking that, you know, you just haven't been able to find that emotional oomph, you know? So now it's just, I think that I just feel a coldness. There's this coldness here. I don't really have any emotion left to give at this point. I really don't. I think I see an apology coming through here, though. I think they're one last attempt to apologize. Okay, I think they're gonna attempt to apologize one last time, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords. Okay, one last attempt to apologize. Okay, I think here's the underlying energy. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. This could have been the type of connection that was very superficial. At the end of it all, one, the other, or both of you was putting more energy into the superficial aspects of a connection, okay? What I mean by that is, for example, maybe when we first met, there was a great connection, but then other things started distracting us. The money, the appearance of things. You know, no. We need to look good. You know, we need to look good on social media. We need to have this nice house. We need to have, you know what I'm saying? And the blah, blah. You know, after a while, once you start giving all your energy to that shit and nothing but that shit, then the connection kind of starts to die. Okay? So one, the other, or both of you, I think, was very superficial minded and probably cared more about things like money and finances and the outside appearance of things, you know, and then just kind of neglected the internal connection here. Okay? And it was just like that for too long. It was like that for entirely too long. And now transitioning on. They're going to attempt to apologize one last time, but I don't think you're feeling it. I don't think you're feeling it, okay? Let's take a little glimpse into this person's intentions and feelings and whatnot, and we'll see if we can dig up some more information on this. This is the past person, okay? Past person Cancer is dealing with. If you are not dealing with a past person, this is not for you. We are looking at the Cancers dealing with or interested in a past person only. Their feelings, their desires, their hopes, dreams, actions they're going to take. All that good stuff is what I'm looking for, universe. Whatever you want to give me. Whatever would help Cancer the most. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like they worked really hard on this. Okay, I think, I don't know. I just know that from their perspective, they put forth a lot of work and effort. Okay, and even if they were superficial in nature, maybe that's what they genuinely thought was important. You know, maybe you're dealing with the type of person who was raised to be superficial. Like, and I know I'm kind of going way out on a limb here, but just think about this, okay? Like, two people come together. You see it happen all the time. Neither one has bad intentions. Both people have their version of the best intentions, but you were raised completely different. You may have been raised that love and connections and happiness and nurturing and whatever the case may be is the most important thing. And this other person may have seen something totally different. Maybe they weren't really raised very nurtured and very loved and whatnot. And they sit and watch their parents stay together till death did them part. But they were really, really, really superficial, you know? They just may have seen. Either way, regardless, I think this person feels like they put forth a lot of work and effort on it. Okay? Two more shuffles here. Ten of Cups reversed. See? Yep, see? They don't want the, okay, yeah, they are not, this could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with or a Taurus, but I do think that they're one last apology. One last apology is what I think is going to come through, but Eight of Cups reversed, Tower reversed. Okay, there's going to be, I think, one last attempt. Because, like I said, I really think they're a lot more unhappy about this than you may realize, okay? One last attempt here, but, because see, here's the thing, they're aware of what went wrong. They're aware of what they did, what they didn't do, what they could have, should have. There's one last attempt to make it right. And Lover's card, okay? This card, I've been saying this over the past couple of days. In my entire tarot career, I mean, I've only been doing this for 2 years, but I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of readings. I've never seen this card in the upright come out as many times as it has been here over the past couple of months. This card, for every sign, this card is coming out. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. That's not everybody, but even if it isn't a twin flame, the intensity level is still equal, okay? But they feel a very, very intense connection. And it's one of those connections that actually, I know this paints it out to be kind of like a romantic thing, but this lover's energy is it cuts all the way through those silly little human emotions and those silly little human romance. No, it cuts deep to the soul, dude. You know, it's beyond any human romance or anything that you've ever, you know, and they feel that connection. They feel it very, very strongly. Okay. So rest assured, Cancer or Crosswatcher, whoever you are, rest assured that this connection didn't happen by accident. It was very meticulously planned out on the other side. Okay. Don't mistake that for a minute. Anyway, though, I think there's going to be one last final attempt. But Two of Swords here. I don't really see any decision being made. Judgment reversed. I don't really see a decision being made. If anything, I feel like you're just numb. You're just like numb. After a while, pain you can't, it goes numb after a while. It just goes numb. It goes numb. I don't even really have anything to feel anymore. I don't. It's just, that's numb now, you know? So, man, dude. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Let's look at the new person. If you're not dealing with a new person, this is not for you. Or if you're not interested in a new person, this is not for you. Okay, so this is for Cancers dealing with or interested in a new person and a new person only. Hopefully this is more positive than that. I mean, that didn't really look all that negative, not for you at least. It may have looked negative for the crosswatcher, but it didn't really look negative for you, Cancer. Not really. I didn't perceive it to be negative because if you're numb, there's nothing negative. Numb is neutral. Numb is neutral. Not negative would be painful. That'd be painful. Negative is pain. Okay? Positive is feeling good. Negative is feeling bad. Numb is neutral. And I don't know about you. I know that, you know, water signs are very different than me. I'm an air sign, but to me, I would rather be neutral than in pain. I would rather be neutral than in pain. So I don't perceive that to be negative. Boom! 8 of Cups reversed on that too. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. King of Wands reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't really think that this is going to go very far here. I don't think so. Okay, one, the other, or both of you still has some healing up to do. Empress reversed. Yeah. Strength card. Could be a Leo. I have Taurus, Sagittarius. Yeah, if you're talking to a new person, I see the Knight of Swords right there. But I think talking is about as far as it's going to go. I don't really see a whole 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, one, the other, or both of you is still hurt from the past. It's still damaged from the past, and is doing that thing that we do where you look back at the past and project it forward. Looking back at the past and projecting it forward. I'm going to compare you to the last person that fucked me over. How many of you have done that? Every last one of us has done that. If you say you haven't done that, you're a liar. Come on now, we've all done that. I'm going to compare you to the last person that fucked me over. That's a defense mechanism. And I see a lot of that happening here. It's not a bad thing. I mean, of course, that's obviously we want to be on the lookout, you know. But if you do it, if you look too intently, I don't really know how much time I have to dig up this wormhole here, but if you look with the belief that you're going to find it, and you insist that that aspect of that person come forth, we are all multifaceted beings. Every last one of us. And if you insist that you're going to find something in a new person, just like the last person, the universe has no choice but to bring forth that aspect of that individual. We all have infinite aspects to ourselves. Every last one of us. And that's one of the ways that we co-create. Okay, I demand to see this come out in you. And you can bring any aspect of any person out that you want. Okay? If you put enough energy into it. I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't do it. Especially not if you're looking for a positive experience. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Nope. But I'm seeing that's happening here. There's a lot of looking back on the past and comparing the future to the past. So again, at best, it just won't work and you'll part ways silently. At worst, again, you'll bring that version of that person out and it'll get ugly. How many times have you or someone you know been in a situation with a new person? Oh, you're just like everybody else. How many times have you said that? You're just like everybody else I've dated. Blah, 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 blah. Or how many people have you heard say that? They're just like everybody else. All men are the same. Or all women are the same. You know, I'm done with this shit. Oh, everybody's just the same. Well, duh, because you're skating along the same vibrational frequency, demanding that the universe keep bringing forth the same aspect, same demon in different people. Okay? You are that powerful. And the universe does nothing but grant your wishes for you. But most of us have no idea what we're wishing for, what we're asking for. Most of us aren't paying attention to the subconscious vibration. We think the universe responds to our conscious thoughts. Not really. Not in the way you would think. No. Anyway, let's look at the outcomes resting in the current moment. Outcomes resting in the current moment. There will be an overall advice for all Cancers, followed by the outcome with the past person and the outcome with the new person. Two more shuffles, sir. Two more. Ten of Cups. Hey, man, that's a good piece of overall advice right there. So essentially, as an advice card, when it comes to the Ten of Cups, you know deep down inside who genuinely has your best interest at heart. You know deep down inside. Okay? Family. Okay, I know family's not the answer for everybody out there. But you know those people out there who there's no ulterior motives. There's no want to use you for anything. There's no manipulation involved. There's just straight up, I love you. You know? Those people are the ones that you need to pay attention to more than going and chasing. If you have to chase love, it's not love you're chasing. If you have to pursue and convince somebody to appreciate you, get the fuck away from them. You know those people. And if there are none of those people, which I'm kind of sidetracking off the advice here, but this is just some Rich Lop advice. If there are none of those people who genuinely love you, genuinely care for you, genuinely appreciate you with no other ulterior motives involved, if there are none of those people in your life in the current moment, fuck it. Fuck it. Okay? Learn to be that person for yourself. Learn to be that person for yourself. And then they'll come. They'll come. But you have to fulfill yourself first. However, that was just a sidebar. Put your energy and intention into the people who you know, with your heart and soul, have your genuine interest in mind. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to convince them of anything. You don't have to bargain with them or reason with them or rationalize with them. They just love you and you love them. Focus on those people, okay? Outcome with the past person. Again, one final apology, and it's a done dollar, okay? Like I said, you finally energetically released. I think this person, I don't really think this is you. Like I said, you feel pretty numb for the most part. But Cancer card in the reverse, okay? This is also no forward movement. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. But the Cancer card in the reverse, and somebody is disappointed as a result of that. It's not going nowhere, y'all. Not going nowhere. Outcome with the new person here, I think that... after a lot of deliberation, I think some sneaky shit's gonna come to the surface. Okay, I think that some lies and some manipulation and some sneaky shit and some shady shit. I think one, the other, or both of you is gonna find out that there's not been 100% honesty, and I don't really see a solid decision being made yet, but it's probably more than likely. That's why that Ten of Cups was your advice. Okay. That's why it was your advice. You need to be focused on love in and of itself. We have to realize, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a relationship that we're after. We think it is, but it's not. We're after a feeling. We're after a feeling. We just think that a relationship is going to bring us that feeling, and it doesn't. If it did, none of you would be here watching this, would you? Nope. Now it's time for the meat and taters of the reading, okay? Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. This is for everybody watching. Cancers, cross-watchers, supporters, haters, I don't care who you are. If you're watching this video, this spread can apply to you, okay? Things to watch out for and general spiritual and life advice moving forward. Let's get two more shuffles here, two more. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, all right, moving forward. It seems like in this spread, this typically tends to happen for Pisces and Cancer more than anybody. Don't sit around and focus on being a victim, okay? Now, does that mean that you were never victimized? No. What that means is don't play the poor, pitiful me game, okay? At the end of the day, again, not downplaying anybody's traumatic experiences at all, but at the end of the day, it crosses a certain point where all you're doing is spinning yourself around in a circle. There is a force, to put it lightly out there, that desperately, desperately, desperately needs you to be in victim mode, okay? But after a certain point, I don't know what people who stay locked in that mentality think they're going to accomplish, but you're never going to get out of it. If you think that poor, pitiful me, boo-hoo me, all the things that happened to me, and poor me, you're just going to spin around in that circle for the rest of your life if you keep doing it. Nobody can pull you out of that hole. Nothing anybody does for you will fix it for you. It doesn't work. It's an empty, unfillable void. Okay? So you are the one that has the power with your perception. Your perception is so insanely powerful. It would blow your fucking mind if you could fully comprehend how powerful your own perception is. You are the one with the power with your perception to assign a meaning to everything that you experience in life. Everything. Okay? If you choose to assign the meaning of, I'm a poor, pitiful victim of this thing that happened to me, if that's the meaning you choose to assign it, then you're right. That's exactly what it was, and that's exactly what you're going to keep experiencing. That's the energetic pathway that you're carving out, and you're going to probably keep experiencing more and more and more of that. More situations in which you're victimized. More situations in which you have no control of your life. More situations where things just happen to you. Okay? You're the one with your perception that insists that that's what it is. Okay? However, if you choose to perceive that experience as something that teaches you, as a piece of experience, of knowledge, of wisdom, now this is a tool that I have, and it's going to help me one day. It's going to help others one day. If you choose to believe that, you don't even have to try to sit and figure out how you're going to make that happen. It has no choice but to manifest. Give you a perfect example of what I do for a living. Do you think my career was inspired by rainbows and unicorns ripping farts and Skittles falling out of the sky and shit? Hell no, dude. No. I got a very dark, cryptic story behind me. You know what? I wouldn't change a fucking bit of it. Because every one of those experiences, which are pretty dark and scary, some of you know, every last one of those experiences, I've extracted wisdom. And I use that wisdom to do what I do for a living. There's nothing special about me. I'm nothing special. You can do it too. All you have to do is believe that it's possible. Do you believe that it's possible that this bad thing that happened to you, one of these days, not only will you be healed from it, but you'll be thankful that it happened? Do you believe that that's possible? Do you believe that's in the realm of possibility? Whether you do or you don't, you're right. You don't need to figure out either one. All you have to do is believe in one possibility or the other, and that's what's going to manifest. Think about that. Okay? Watch out for people who refuse to speak their mind. Okay? Now, I know we all have our bad days. We all have those times where I just can't put into words how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. Okay, we all have those. But you know that one person that never, ever, ever pipes up and says anything? Never, ever, ever tells you exactly what they think? Never, ever, ever speaks exactly how they feel about something or any opinion? Watch out. Snake in the grass. Snake in the grass. Watch out for that. Whether you know this person or you are this person, you better watch out. Shy away from those people, okay? Shy away from them. More often than not, those are the snakes that turn around and bite you when you least expect it, okay? Because what they are doing is they have figured out a way to get you to fill in the blank spots for them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? If you can't be around somebody who can communicate fluently, deuces. No, you're over there. Okay? Anyway, I feel like the messages my Cancerians needed to hear have come through. I greatly appreciate every last one of you for tuning in and playing along. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.